Hi guys, sorry to interrupt your video. Just a quick plea, subscribe to my channel please. If you haven't done it already, subscribe. Tell your friends, subscribe. Thanks. Hello again guys. Right, we're going to practice the rules of the road topic on the Theory Test Pro again, which all of my students get access to. So let's crack on. Right, single carriageway road has this sign. What is the maximum permitted speed for a car towing a trailer? Right, remember, national speed limit, single carriageway, that's 60 miles an hour. But whenever you're towing a caravan, it's always 10 miles an hour less than it would be if you weren't towing. So therefore I would go 50. There you go. When you're towing a trailer at a reduced speed limit is also applies to dual carriageways and motorways. So it's just 10 miles an hour less. These lower speed limits apply to vehicles pulling all sorts of trailers, including caravans and horse boxes. Next, when may you stop on an urban clearway? Right, so an urban clearway is the single yellow line that you get. And of course that's saying you're not allowed to park there during certain times, but you are allowed to let people in and out. So you're allowed to kiss and let them go, you know, go bye, love you, bye, and kick them out of the car.
Don't forget the milk.
So we can set down and pick up passengers. Good. Urban clearways have their times of operation clearly signed. You may only stop to pick up or set down passengers.
Thanks.
Lovely. Right. You're driving at night with your headlights on main beam. A vehicle is overtaking you. When should you dip your headlights? Right. So sometime after the vehicle has passed you. What? Anytime? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Nah, it's a bit wishy, innit? So before the vehicle starts to pass you. Now, again, you could argue, well, just as he's about to pass you, you should kill him at that point. Personally, as the vehicle is going past me, I would put it on. But it says before the vehicle starts, so again, it's a bit woolly. Is that 5 minutes before? Is it 1 second before? It doesn't know. So I can't say before because he might not actually go for an overtake. So not that one. Only if the other driver dips their headlights. Well, the other driver, if they're in front of you, will be blinded by your lights. So no, that's not true. So as soon as the vehicle passes you, there you go. So basically the vehicle goes for the overtake, they go past you. As soon as they go around like that, boom. But I would actually kill them when they're next to you. Alright. I wouldn't wait until they're past me, but it's the best out of those ones. Alright. So on main beam, your lights could dazzle the driver in front of you. Like, ta-da!
Oh, dazzled.
Dip your headlights as soon as the driver passes you and drop back so that the dipped beam falls short of the vehicle in front. Yeah, you've got light that spills out onto the floor from your headlights at night time. You don't want the other car in that light. It should be just outside of it. Next, when may you stop and wait in a box junction? Right, well, you can only stop in a box junction when your exit is clear and you are prohibited from turning right by oncoming traffic. So when oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right, that is a good one. Is there a better one though? So when you're in a queue of traffic turning left, nope. When you're in a queue of traffic going ahead, nope. When you're on a roundabout, nope. So the purpose of yellow box markings is to keep junctions clear of queuing traffic. You may only wait in the marked areas when you are turning right and your exit lane is clear, but you can't complete the turn because oncoming traffic or other traffic waiting to turn right. So basically the rule is you can't enter a box unless your exit is clear. Doesn't matter what direction you're going in. But of course if you're turning right, you might not be able to turn right because there's oncoming traffic, of course. Where may you overtake in a one-way street? Right, well, why overtaking in a one-way street is one of those instances where you can pass on either side. So you may pass on the left in a one-way street or the right, doesn't matter, because of course cars are all travelling in the same direction, they're queuing in their own lanes. So somebody might be queuing there. If this one's free, you can pass them, can't you? So where may you overtake on a one-way street? Either side is what I'm looking for. Only on the left, overtaking isn't allowed. Only on the right, either on the right or the left. Bingo. You can overtake other traffic on either side or when travelling in a one-way street. Make full use of your mirrors and ensure it's clear all around before you attempt to overtake. Look for signs and road markings and use the most suitable lane for your destination. Right, you're driving in the right-hand lane of a dual carriageway. Congratulations. What should you do if you see a sign showing that the right-hand lane is closed in 800 yards ahead? Right. Well, you want to get over in good time, don't you? Don't wait until the last minute. So let's see. Keep in that lane until you reach the queue. No. Move to the left immediately. Yeah, wait and see which lane is moving faster. Move to the left in good time. There you go. Perfect. You don't have to jump out of your skin just because there's a sign. But you want to be getting over. You don't want to push your way in or anything like that. So keep a lookout for traffic signs. If you're directed to change lanes, do so in good time. Don't push your way into traffic in another lane. Try to gain advantage by delaying and changing lanes. Well, that should be all try to change, yeah. Oh look, national speed limit sign. So a single carriageway road has this sign. What is the maximum permitted speed for a car towing a trailer? Right, so national speed limit for a car is 60 unless you are towing, which is 10 miles an hour less, so 50. Just check that's all right before I hit the go button. Maximum towing a trailer, yeah. There you go, proof. Your vehicle might have to take a different course from normal at a roundabout. No, which vehicle might need to take a different course at a roundabout? Long vehicles, if you think about it, buses, lorries, caravans, you name it, anything that's articulated or long, what we've got to do is get the back of the vehicle around the roundabout, and because the vehicle is so long, it's like there's a roundabout. Well, if I was driving a long vehicle, I'd have to go past it and then turn to get the back around. See what I mean? So long vehicles have to go really wide to get around something. So long vehicle, they would take a different course. Either that, or you get horse riders, cyclists, they also would take a different course because they've been told to do so in the highway code. So a long vehicle may have to straddle lanes either on the approach to a roundabout so that the rear wheels don't mount the curb. If you're following a long vehicle, stay well back and give it plenty of room. Quite right. You're looking for somewhere to safely park your vehicle. Where would you choose to park? Right, so let's have a look. At or near a bus stop? No, that would just get in the way, wouldn't it? In a designated parking space? That's nice. Like that. Near the brow of a hill? No, if you're near a brow of a hill, that's where you get to the end. So if you've got a hill, you park there, for instance. So you've got a hill coming up like this over the top. That's the brow. So I don't want my car here because if I'm coming to a crest of a hill, well, let's do it that way. You're coming up to a crest of a hill to go over the top. If I put a car there, oncoming traffic will have to go around the parked car just where they can't see if there's oncoming traffic. So you never want to park near a brow of a hill because you'll put other cars in the wrong side of the road. And on the approach to a level crossing? No, again, we don't want to. You've got normally a raised bit of road, so it's often a brow at a level crossing as well, but also you've got barriers and trains coming, and it's just, you would be inconsiderate and a bit of a pain in the arse, frankly. So you may be tempted to park where you shouldn't while you run a quick errand. Careless parking is a selfish act and could endanger other road users. Quite right. There are no speed limit signs on the road. How is a 30 mile per hour generally indicated? Now, if you watched the video that I did about speed limits and things on the highway code and how to read your road signs, you would know that it was by street lighting. So the general rule in town is if there is street lighting, no repeater road signs and access to buildings, then it's a 30 mile an hour speed limit. Yeah, that's what it is. What should you do if you want to overtake a tractor but aren't sure that it's safe? Well, don't do it. You only live once. It's not a computer game, this, alright? If you pull out and die, that's it, game over. So if you're not sure if it's safe, you don't do it. Simple. Let's have a look. Follow another vehicle as it overtakes a tractor. No, because there might only be room for one car. If you can't see, don't overtake. If somebody was overtaking, you've got to let them go, and then they get out of the way, and then you can see if it's safe, and then you can have a go yourself. But don't just go because somebody is overtaking. That's stupid. Sound your horn to make the tractor driver pull over for you. What? Speed past, flash your lights at oncoming traffic. No. Stay behind if you're in any doubt. Yes. So, following a tractor can be frustrating, but never overtake if you're unsure whether it's safe. Ask yourself, can I see far enough down the road to ensure that I can complete the manoeuvre safely? It's better to be delayed for a minute or two than to take the chance of that may cause a collision. Yes. What does this sign mean? Oh, we talked about that. Right, so that is the no waiting signs. That's a parking restriction. It's just greyed out, and you've got 5 black lines cutting through, and that's greyed out. So therefore they're saying it's the end of the thing that's greyed out. Well, that was a parking restriction. So let's have a look. No to red, no. End of traffic calming zone, no. Free parking zone ends, yeah, could go with that. Or end of controlled parking zone. I'm going to go with that one actually, because it was a controlled, wasn't it? Because it was constrained. Oh, it's all wording, isn't it? This sign shows that you're leaving a controlled parking zone and that those restrictions no longer apply. So yeah, because those things are put up there and they normally say Monday to Friday 7 till 3 or whatever. Like that. Just like that. Right.